everybody, and welcome back to Deathmark. So we are continuing on to chapter 4. I don't understand the chapter system in this game because we had Hanako and Kashima, which is two ghosts, so in my mind we're heading on to chapter 3, but for some reason the prologue was chapter 1. Wakarimasen. Anyways, let's go into chapter 3. I love this game. It's fantastic. So, just a reminder, we are, even though I'm uploading the good and bad ending of each chapter, I'm continuing with the good ending. So, Shokun is alive and well, and so is I. History of Konohara Academy. 1927, Konohara Academy is founded in M Town, H City by the millionaire Genzo Konoe. 1928, the construction of the school building, the old building, is completed. 1937, the clock tower is built to commemorate the school's 10th anniversary. 1938, Konohara Academy's first headmaster, Genzo Konoe, passes away. This has got to be relevant. I don't know why we're getting a history lesson on this school. 1945, during the Great H City Air Raid, a firebomb is dropped on... Is H City supposed to be Hiroshima? That just connected in my head. I don't know. I've never actually been to Hiroshima. It is one of the places that I want to go to. I really want to go to Miyajima, the island that is like near there, but the Torii Gate has been under construction for a while. Anyways, moving on. Both the school building and the clock tower are miraculously left unscathed. Interesting. 1955, the school's address changes due to the town's merger. Oh, also in the first novel, I call these novels because they kind of are, but we had a ghost that was related to the war as well. That was super creepy. 1958, the Konohara Academy Student Council is launched. 1987, the construction of the new building and the special building are completed and the old building is renovated. 1990, the clock tower stops working due to age. 1994, the old building is officially shuttered. 70 years of history. There were likely some tragic incidents that occurred during those decades. Does anything here give me a hint as to the departed's identity? The student council, but I still think it's the bug girl. Or both of them. It could be a combination of them. Nani? I love that they kept the same music. It's like, gives you that... Can I put a shit ton of sugar in his coffee again? I close the Konohara Academy's brochure once I've finished reading it. Then I take a sip of the coffee brewed. So the two commonalities that we have come across is the clock tower. And the student council girl is trying to reset the clock tower or whatever, because we hear the clock tower go off when a spirit, we get the good ending, right? But I still think it's a bug girl or the student council girl or possibly a combination of the two. And what I find that could be really cool is that little mark on her face, the student council, Dodo's face, could be something spiritual that only we can see. I think that would be kind of a really cool take on it. But the bug girl does seem to be kind of falling in love with us, so I'm definitely leaning towards her, but it could be both of them. It really could. They seem quite close, so yeah. Then I take a sip of the coffee I brewed. Not enough sugar! It's been 3 days. I thought he was going to say the coffee's been there for 3 days. It's been 3 days since the end of the slit-mouthed Kashima's case, and there's not been a new notice. In the interim, I've borrowed several documents from the school in a desperate bid to find any clues related to the departed's identity. The investigation is not going so well. I feel like I'm treading water in the middle of the ocean. I can't see the shore. The only reason I don't think like, the bug girl is because that would be too obvious. Like, there's bugs crawling on the departed. She has, like, she's clearly, like, kind of having a little crush on him. It's weird that she, you know, the whole thing that happened with Kashima was sketch. Anyways. I feel like, yeah, okay. Instead, my sense of uneasiness keeps growing larger and larger. Where's my husband-o? Time to get going. The detective. Mr. Konoe called me today. I'd better head to the school. Don't make me teach again. I'm feeling much better today than I was last time, so I decide to take my car. After cresting the steep slope, the school grounds finally come into view. Cresting the steep slope? I don't think I've heard that word used. I like it though. Hello, school gate that I hate. Mr. Konoe is already left by the time I arrive at the faculty room. Without any direction, I decide to go to the infirmary. Also, the teacher that hates us has, like, all the rabbits on it, but the rabbit thing was a misdirection in the first game, so... And they were actually protecting us. Ah, no. But just then, someone asks me to fill in for an absent teacher. No. I'm still not used to standing in front of a class. What's that? I'm reading the kanji on the board and I'm like, oh, that's actually talking about peaceful times. But I don't know, 8:45 to 9:03. Okay. However, I do my best to remain professional and struggle through it, teaching a lesson cobbled together from stray bits of my knowledge. What shall we teach this time? Can I ask a question? A female student timidly raises her hand. It's not related to the lesson, though. What is it? I heard you're investigating the departed. Oh, yes. Does the departed really exist? Yes. Of course, yes. We're gonna rile this school into a frenzy. They certainly exist. Oh my god! Oh, Sakamoto's gonna hate us. My answer causes a stir among the students. Mr. Konoe and Sakamoto would probably give me massive glares if they knew, but I saw little point in lying to the kids. I just hope this will make everyone behave more cautiously. Maybe it will actually decrease the number of victims or increase it. Wait, please don't tell me this actually has an effect on the story, because I was just fucking around and being like, yes, let's cause massive chaos in this school. The chime signaling the end of class sounds. Saying my goodbyes, I leave the classroom and walk towards the infirmary. Aww, Damon isn't here. School is over, time to start my investigation. What are we investigating? None of the mark bearers will be here today since I didn't tell anyone I was coming. Had I just made this decision earlier, they'd all still be alive. They are all alive! Maybe it's just said that way in case somebody does die, so it's like... I'm always one step behind. Mr. Konoe should be back by now. I better go to the faculty room. Oh, he gonna be pissed. They are all alive. Thank you. Does that mean Moe is not gonna be here anymore? I'm gonna go here first. Oh, fuck you. Don't railroad me. How dare you start talking? Oh. Hello, Yashiki. Sorry for making you wait. Has there been a new notice? No, I didn't call you because of that. I just wanted you to directly report your results in the slit-mouth Kashima case to me. Go ahead. I really hope it's not him. I give him a general report about the slit-mouth Kashima case. It's also been decided that the broken glass and the dirty floor in the art room will be left as is for the time being. What? I guess that makes sense. I don't even know why that old building is still standing, to be perfectly honest. They don't use it. It's literally just molding. I see. It just keeps getting worse, huh? Damon's been attacked and the Departed's identity still eludes us. Are there any clues that could help unravel this mystery? Are we really gonna be unraveling the mystery of the Departed this early? Seems quite early. I've been digging through some of the school's documents, but I couldn't find anything linked to the Departed. Mind lending me other documents of interest if you have them? I'm especially interested in the older ones. I've barely seen any, which is odd for a school that's got 70 years of history. Oh, about that. I assume you've learned that our school was firebombed in the air raid during the war, right? Aside from the old building and the clock tower, everything was burned down. That included the building that stored the school documents. Even without the physical documents, you can always ask people who might recall the history you're interested in. Do you know anyone offhand who might remember? Let's see. If the previous headmaster were still in good health, they'd be a prime candidate. He was curious about Konohara Academy's past and did some digging on his own. Where is he now? He died of a heart attack last month. That's why he's the previous headmaster and I am the current one. Oh, okay. Say, Yashiki, I want you to be completely honest with me. Are you confident you can solve this case? Hell, bitcha, yeah. I am. I like that attitude. Just bear this in mind. There are only so many strings I can pull if people continue to disappear. I'll be held responsible for the fallout and you'll be removed from the case. Technically, the Manabe was like, she's not a student anymore, so it's fine. To put it bluntly, our investigation will be stopped. I'll remember that. That's all I wanted to say. Oops, there was actually one more thing. This morning, Dodo, the student council president, asked me if you'd be coming to school today or not. Why don't you go see her? Huh. Oi. She's just... See, it could be both of them. I mean, there's tons of, like, faces, like, molded in that. Both Dodo and Michiho are in the student council room when I arrive. Hello, Mr. Yashiki. Thank you for the other day. Looks like Michiho's fully recovered. She doesn't seem sick or dispirited. Mr. Konoe said you're looking for me? Yes, there's something I'd like to discuss with you. Though I don't feel like saying it myself. Michiho, can you help? You're such a scaredy cat, Hime. Alright, take a look at this photo first. A picture is worth 1,000 words. What the fuck is that? I don't even know what that is. Michiho shows me a photo of the pool at night. It just looks like a life vest. I have to say, the empty water at night is pretty eerie. Ever since Corpse Party, I frickin' hate pools in horror games. Hate them. That's one of the worst deaths in fucking Corpse Party. You get sucked up and... What is that? I don't have any idea. It literally looks like a buoy or a life jacket. There's something pale floating above the water's surface. The photo is too blurry for me to make out what it is, but it looks like the puffy, swollen face of a human. Really? That does not look like a human face, unless I'm looking at something completely different. I was the one who took this ghost photo. Oh, how convenient. Departed. The swimming club came to us to share their concerns about the pool ghost. Ah! No pool ghosts! If you guys have not played Corpse Party, it is one of the best games I've ever played. It's such a fantastic horror game. Go play it. RPG Maker, fantastic. But seriously, pool, I hate it. And one of the reasons I also hate it is because it's like timed. I hate timed things. I snuck into the school a while ago and took this picture. That's literally trespassing. Dude, these girls have been trespassing since the first case.
Oh, come on! Don't be so uptight. I did it to try to keep the student body calm. I still can't believe I managed to get this snap, though. My supernatural sense is truly something else.
Uh-huh. Michiho grins from ear to ear. Seems like she hasn't learned anything after what happened to her during Kashima's case, or she's the one controlling it all. Are you telling me to investigate this spirit? She wants to eat.
Exactly. I've heard there have been a lot of strange incidents in the swimming club recently. If a spirit is behind those incidents, we have to do something about it before it gets worse. Do you mind investigating it for us?
See? They, combined, are the departed. They want us to investigate the ghost because they want to eat it. Only until a new notice arrived, bitches.
Thank you.
Now, tell me more about this spirit.
Where should we start?
While we still have no idea who the spirit is, some say it's a girl. Why are all these girls? Stop picking on women.
During club activities, some of the swimming club members said they heard a weird female voice. Some also claimed that they saw a severed head at night, like the one in that photo. I believe it started after the fuss around Takai died down.
What fuss? Care to elaborate?
Oh, you haven't heard about that?
No, I don't fucking go to school here.
Kyoko Takai was the first noticed victim.
Huh? Is she Ribbon? Ribbon?
While she's said to be missing, the rumors say she was killed by Hanako of the Toire.
Is she talking about Ribbon? Now that I think about it, I never actually learned who Ribbon was. Hotokoshi told me about Ribbon. She used to be in a brass band club with Izumi, and the two of them bullied Hanako together.
Well, yeah, I can't deny that. She was on bad terms with Akai ever since they were first years.
Did something happen between them?
Oh, it was just Akai's personality. She was always an attention seeker. She'd form a clique and have them fawn over her. She really loved that. Akai was invited to join her circle one time, but she refused.
Is that what turned the relationship sour? This is just a hunch, but Izumi's bullying of Hanako might have escalated because he had Takai by his side. They had a shared bond of hatred.
Takai was known for her flashy red ribbon. Everyone knew she wore it all the time, and she didn't care because it was given to her by her boyfriend. Or so I heard. She really treasured that thing. When you touched her ribbon from behind for fun, she'd get really angry. Then her boyfriend. That's enough, Michiho.
Huh?
You're flying off on a tangent now. Takai doesn't have anything to do with the pool case.
Why'd you stop her?
When they're swimming, all of a sudden they feel like they're being suffocated and almost drowned. That kind of thing has supposedly happened more than 10 times.
What?
Too much of a coincidence, don't you think? But the spirit was trying to suffocate them with their curse. That's all we know. Please take care of the rest for us, Mr. Yashiki.
I'll try investigating it later at night.
Right, I forgot. Wait there!
Michiho writes something at her desk.
Take this. This is the dorm's number and my phone number. Call me if anything happens. Or if you're feeling lonely.
No thank you.
Jeez, Michiho. Don't be a weirdo. I can't help teasing him, you know. He's way too serious, you know?
I'm taken. I have a detective sexy-ass boyfriend. I quickly leave the student council room, putting distance between myself and their cheerfulness. Yeah, they're definitely sketch. Like, they're the ones bringing this to me. Why? That doesn't look like a person to me. And if I'm missing it, somebody please tell me. It looks like a freaking nothing. I don't see a person in that. It just looks like a white blob with like holes in it. You heard a voice at the pool? Since when? I'm gonna go back here for a second. I don't even know how to get to the pool. I doubt I'll learn anything useful by talking to these teachers. Burn! Oh! I like this boy. I spot a familiar-looking boy while glancing over this spacious library. Once he noticed my presence, he immediately approaches me with a smug smile on his face.
Well, well. Look who we have here. If it isn't Mr. Yashiki. Big congratulations to you for surviving the oh-so-terrifying slit-mouth Hashima. I expected nothing less from the renowned spirit doctor.
I was just lucky. I think so too, actually.
You are blessed by the goddess of fortune.
Unfortunately for Mr. Damon,
he couldn't escape his cruel fate.
Is he dead? I thought he was just in a coma. Oh, there you go.
I heard he's hospitalized at K Hospital. You sure know a lot about my situation, don't you, Abe?
Abe.
Don't you think it's time you tell me what sort of tricks you have up your sleeves? Oh, goodness me. To think you would be interested in my secrets. I'm attracted to you, Spirit Doctor, and you're drawn to my mystery. We're basically meant to be. I don't dislike the sound of that.
Hey, don't dodge my question. How did you...
What a silly question. I don't see any need to answer that. Don't you know? What makes a mystery fascinating and captivating is the fact that it remains a mystery. Let's keep our relationship this way. I'm in no mood to alter it. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I like him. What a chuckle. Oh, with the chuckle. I thought it said what a chuckle. Abe leaves the library. I've got no idea what to make of that kid. I doubt we'll ever understand each other. I feel like I'm talking to an alien. Is this what they call generation gap? No. I step out of the library after that conversation feeling rather frustrated.
Mr. Yashiki!
The school will be closing shortly. All students, please promptly vacate the school grounds for today. I guess that's enough for my evening investigation. I return to the infirmary to prepare for the night's investigation. Boop. Why don't you talk to the pool members? I feel like that would be smart. Might as well wait until the sun sets. Since I'm dealing with a spirit here, they should appear at night. Despite having no appetite, I forced down some cup noodles I bought on my way here to replenish my energy. I top it off with a cup of instant coffee with extra sugar. He's like me, I need some sugar in my coffee. Can't have it black. What is with the coffee? Coffee is still coffee, though. It's a hot black drink chock full of caffeine and chlorogenic acid. Telling myself that, I gulped the drink down. What? I don't get it. Okay. That's gonna be a thing this whole game, isn't it? The night is getting late. Time to head out. I still feel like talking to pool people would be a good idea. I've got a call. Who's it from? Hello?
Good evening, Mr. Yashiki. It's me, Himeko Dodo.
She calls herself Dodo.
From the student council.
Why'd you need to call me this late at night?
There's something I wanted to tell you. Remember how earlier I said Takai had nothing to do with the pool case? Actually, it's the opposite.
Did you find out something?
I asked one of Takai's friends at the dorm. Turns out Takai used to be in the swimming club.
Hang on. Wasn't she in the brass band club? Yeah, that's...
She quit the club after injuring herself during practice. After that, she joined the brass band club. But apparently she still often came to watch the swim club practice. I heard she asked one of her friends in the club to let her swim from time to time. Because of that, the swimming club members kept away from her.
So she just did her own thing?
There's more though. I don't know if it's related to the case or not. Right before she died, she apparently lost her ribbon in the pool.
Didn't she love that ribbon a lot? Sounds like that would have been rough on her, huh?
Yes, I heard she was flipping out. She searched all around the pool, the locker room, and the members' bags, but never found it. She was even saying she'd drain the entire pool if she had to. They were having a hard time stopping her.
Did she find her ribbon in the end?
Nope. And after that, the notice appeared.
Dodo stops talking. I guess that's all there is to the story. Thanks, it'll help my investigation.
I should be apologizing for troubling you. Please call Michiho if anything happens. She'll come flying. Anyway, have a good evening.
I'm still not sure whether Kyoko Takai is connected to the pool case. Maybe I'll get a better understanding once I go to the pool.
Meep, meep.
Pool spirit. I still don't see anything in this picture. Alright, so save. Nobody to talk to except for Mr. Skelly over here. Cool! I leave the special building and I head to the pool. Dun, dun, dun. After a bit of walking, I arrive at my destination. The entrance is blocked by a low palisade. Obviously, given that school hours are over, it's locked. I forgot to borrow the key. No choice but to bulldoze my way through. Property damage! Putting my feet on the palisade, I managed to shuffle myself over in one try. Hello, pool. Oh, pool. This is the pool in question. I'm not sure if a spirit will appear tonight, but let's take a look around first. Beep. I see nothing on the surface of the water, certainly not a severed head. The water is cloudy and clumps of algae float atop it. Why do you guys not have a pool cover? I'm guessing no one's using the pool these days due to the incidents. Mop! The bucket and floor brush have been left out. Did someone forget to put them away? There are benches by the pool with dead insects scattered on top. See? It's blatantly trying to point out Bug Girl. Each lane has a diving board, but there's no board. I find a small object on one of the diving boards. Oh, what? We're already getting teeth? I didn't know that. I didn't realize we had, like, started. There are some benches by the pool. Judging by all the mold. Mold! What was that voice? What? No wonder why it doesn't look like a freaking head. It's like a marshmallow. Who is there? Oh, come on, please work. That's not scary at all.
Oh my god, Marshmallow Man! Ah!
My flashlight towards the source of the voice. There I spot a bloated ghost that looks like a drowned corpse. How does that look like a drowned corpse? It looks like a marshmallow. A really disgusting marshmallow, to be fair, but a marshmallow. It's such an awful sight to behold that I can hardly keep myself from looking away. Now that I take a closer look at her, she's wearing a Konohara Academy uniform. Judging by the hoses wrapped around her body, she looks like a victim of Hanako. Is this spirit of Kyoko Takai the missing person named in the first notice?
Save me! Save me!
Stop hurting me if you want me to save you! I start getting strange chills all over my body. Shit! I won't be able to endure this for long. Takai keeps saying save me over and over again. It's like she's begging for forgiveness. Hanako's no longer here though. She can't forgive her nor save her. How do I save her now? The only thing I can use at this moment are the bucket and the deck brush by the poolside. Drain the water? Oh, poker. How do I save Takai's soul? Let's see what it says. Bucket. Scoop up pool water. That's kind of what I was thinking, but let's check the deck brush. No, let's go with scoop up pool water first. Scoop up air. I mean, she does look like a balloon, so... Yeah. Let's try that one. I try scooping up pool water with the bucket. I don't know how you would fail this. Okay. Will you be saved if I do this? I mean, it's a lot of water, but... Takai's spirit stares at the pool, murmuring something in a relieved voice. I know this was just a dumb hunch, but maybe I stumbled on the right answer. I mean, it's better than... scooping the air?
There. More.
Did you say there more? I guess I need to do more to save this soul.
Save me. Save me.
Stop hurting me if you want me to save you, bitch! Damn it, what should I do? I mean... Scoop up deeper water? I mean, it doesn't fucking matter. Just get the water gone. I really don't know what the difference between... I mean, it's... I try putting the bucket deep in the water before scooping. Yay! I slowly lift it. I'm guessing she wants me to get the bucket deeper into the water when she says there more. In that case... How's that? I scooped deep like you wanted. Kai's spirit stares at the water inside the bucket. Aww! I follow her gaze and see something floating inside. Oh, what's this? It's a flashy red ribbon. I think I remember something about Takai wearing a flashy ribbon. Not that flashy. Is this what you've been searching for all this time? Looks... I heard Takai disappeared while she was looking for her favorite ribbon. She was probably killed by Hanako before she ever found it.
Takai's spirit laughs happily as she disappears into the darkness. The regret that Takai's lost soul bore has been dispelled. She shouldn't appear here again. Huh? I'm so confused. Is this just like an interlude? Are we going to, like, help the spirits that were... I'm so confused as to what's going on right now. Where's that fucking bitch? Where? Oh. Are we done? I'm just gonna check all the other rooms really quick. I feel so alone. There's no one here beside me. Teachers do work overtime a lot. It's ridiculous. No, it's because they're both the departed. Ah! Oh, that's fucking creepy! Do you guys see that? Right here, right here, right here. Oh, that's brilliant. I love that. That's the good kind of scares. Those are the good kind of scares. See, and it has 2 mouths. Oh my god. Ah! That kind of shit is good. This concludes the requested investigation. Yet the night is still young. What should I do next? Oh, fuck you. Oh god, that's so creepy. Ah, I hate it! For some reason, I feel a set of eyes on me. I hate it. It's so creepy. Okay, there's something on the other side of the window. Fuck you, bitch. Was that the departed? Why were they here, though? Quick, call them right now. Call them, call them, call them. Huh? There's an unfamiliar item on the desk. This is... The departed's notice. Dear Student Council, I will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed. Plot twist! No, I'm pretty sure that it's one of them, if not both of them, and if they die, I won't believe it. Student Council? Do they mean Michiho and Dodo? Shit! What do I do? First things first, I need to check whether they're safe or not. Better call them now. They're fine. It's an elaborate ruse. I take out the note Michiho gave me this evening. This is all planned. It's all plotted. Why do you think she gave you her number? Because they were gonna do the student council and then you'd call them. Plot. Like, seriously. Boom. If it's not them, then kudos. If it is them, I feel like it's incredibly obvious. And then I punch in the number written on the paper. Michiho isn't answering. Well then, let's call the dorm and check if they're in their rooms. It's because they're the departed! Konohana Academy student dormitory here. The languid voice of a middle-aged woman is transmitted into the receiver that is pressed against my ear. She must be the dorm manager. My apologies for calling this late at night.
They don't even live there, watch. My name's Yashiki. I'm one of the teachers at Konohara Academy. Have Himiko, Dodo, and Michiho Kinukawa returned home? Hold on, Mr. Yashiki, right? I don't know why I'm giving this. Whenever it's just like a random character, I love just doing whatever freaking weird voices. So you're the teacher who's been hitting on those two. Oh my god. What? Aha, playing dumb, I see. I've heard it from all the kids here, you know. They say there's a four-eyed, middle-aged teacher who's been hanging around Dodo and Kinukawa awful a lot. Hang on a second, this is... My goodness, how immoral! There have been more and more indecent teachers trying to put their hands on these innocent students. Look, I am in a relationship with a sexy detective. I don't want nothing to do with ghost girls. That's what your intentions are, aren't they? This is getting me nowhere fast. She's prejudiced against me. Why is this happening now of all times? What can I do to make her listen to me? Bring up Mr. Konoe. I'm investigating a case at the request of Mr. Konoe. If you refuse to cooperate, that's your choice. But I'm letting you know that he'll be hearing about it. Are you alright with that? Huh? Hold on a second, you're joking, right? Why don't you try calling him and see whether he or not he thinks it's a joke? So, what are you going to do? Your call. I like it. The door manager remains silent. Merely mentioning the name Konoe seems to be a pretty effective tactic within the school. My apologies. You see, the female dormitory has been getting a lot of weird calls lately. I didn't mean to offend you at all. I'm just taking precautions for the girls' sake. You know that, right? Sheesh. Now she's finally willing to listen? So where are Dodo and Kinukawa? To tell you the truth, both of them haven't returned and it's already past curfew. See? Excuse me? And she made a call to you. So where the fuck was she calling from? Departed bitches. I always warn the kids that they need to get back by the curfew, but they... The door manager offers up a bunch of half-assed excuses. She obviously just doesn't want to be held accountable. They actually left after coming back. I let them go since it was before the curfew. I didn't do anything wrong. Was it like 1 minute before the curfew? Did you ask where they were going? No. I respected their privacy. But I distinctly remember that Kinukawa was talking on the phone before she left. Judging by their conversation, I assume she was invited out by someone. Okay, I'll try looking for them. It's gonna try to kill them off, but they're actually the departed, so they're, you know, ghosts already. Ignoring what the door manager attempts to say after that, I immediately hang up the phone. Beep. This is bad. Stifling my mounting anxiety, I quickly try to organize my thoughts. They got a phone call and left the dorm. Luring their target out with a phone call is a trick the departed has used over and over again. Knowing that, it's probably a sign they've been lured back onto the school grounds. I need to find them and quickly. Beep, beep, beep. Pew, 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 I don't know where they'll be, but apparently teeth are into play, so... Right here. I'm guessing we're gonna have to run through the new building. Please be locked. The two of them have to be at school somewhere, but where to look first? Beep!
Come. Place connect past future.
Bell tower?
That feeling just now, and that whisper. It's the same voice that told me to pretend to be Mr. Hirose during Slit-Mouth Kashima's case. Don't. Come to the place that connects the past and the future. That voice is trying to guide me somewhere. Hopefully these are locked so I don't have to check them all. Thank God. Okay, a place that connects past and future would be the corridor which the departed fucking comes all the time. The corridor between the old school and the new school. What is with this spot? What's your deal? Huh? The flashlight. Would you go stop messing with my flashlight? It's my baby. You're... Hello, darling. Oh, she's so pretty. And kind of sad looking. A female doll is standing in the darkness. You're the one who called me, right? I forced the words out of my tensed mouth. So, a place that connects the past and the future. It must be this corridor that connects the old and new buildings. What the hell are you? She doesn't have a mouth. The doll only responds with a hollow voice. I'm getting too attached to this doll. The doll was the evil one and then the last one. Don't get attached. It's just she looks so sad. We simply stand facing each other, both of us motionless as time passes. Meanwhile, Dodo and Michiho are... I feel uneasy thinking about it. Hey, why did you call me? What is she trying to say? Place the rings my... The doll in the red dress disappears, blending into the darkness. What did she want to tell me? Place where the bell rings? My... What's in there? I don't know how to get to the bell. Oh, convenient. Oh. I had a feeling this bell was gonna be soon, but I thought it would be like the last chapter. The place where the bell rings, eh? There's only one possibility. I also have this theory that one of them could be the doll and one of them is the departed. The clock tower. A landmark of Konohara Academy that was built to commemorate the school's 10th anniversary. Having fortunately escaped the fiery ravages of war, it became the symbol of the school along with the old building. The clock stopped working 7 years ago, so there's no way the bell can ring. But I've often heard the bell since coming here, especially on occasions when the departed's presence is strong. The bell is ringing. It stopped at 3:33? Isn't that like the devil hour or something? Shh, don't believe you. The scream just now. Was it Dodo? She's nearby, probably inside the clock tower. If it is Dodo, that, like, I still am what, like, the bug girl is 100%. The door of the grand clock tower is slightly ajar, almost as if it's beckoning me to enter. Hello, husband. The moment I put my hand on the rusty doorknob, the double doors fling wide open. What exactly am I seeing here? Oh god. What the fudge? Why does it have to be gross? Both Dodo and Michiho are lying on the floor in their underwear. Why does it have to be in their underwear? What the hell happened here? You guys okay? Yes?
Dodo replies weakly. She can't think straight. Look at that. What are you? Fan pleasing shot.
Mr. Yashiki!
Michiho groans and calls me. See, they're not in any fucking danger. I get it. They mold into being the departed, and then they mold out of being the departed. That's what's happening right now. They're molding out of being the departed. See? And the bugs crawling all over them. Can you stand?
Don't think so. I can't move. My legs and arms.
A huge blob is wriggling around them, restraining their limbs. It looks like a massive slime mold. I'm going to rip it off.
Wait! Don't provoke the bugs, they'll bite.
A swarm of insects are crawling on their skin. Some are venomous, including the centipedes. Are there venomous centipedes? By the way, this needs to be covered up here. So we're going to cover that up in editing. We'll do a little boop, 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 boop. And maybe this. If this is the Departed's doing, then these are likely no ordinary insects. There are bound to be massive consequences if we mess this up. These girls could end up like Damon. Nah. Ugh! I better be extremely careful and take things step by step. What should I do first? Help Michiho, because she's the bug girl. First, I remove the slime mold that's binding Michiho's limbs. And then I carefully brush the bugs from her body. Can you walk, Michiho?
Barely.
I help Michiho get on her feet and take her out of the clock tower. Bye, Dodo.
Thank you.
We should be safe here. I'll go help Dodo now. Wait here. I wonder if this matters. This is interesting. I return to the clock tower and perform the same tasks in the exact order to help Dodo. Lastly, I scoop up their uniforms from the floor and run outside with her. I doubt this has... If they're both the Departed like I think they are, I doubt it matters which one I save first. I close the doors behind me and heave a huge sigh of relief. It all went well. Uh-huh. Too well, huh? While the two are getting dressed, I look up at the clock tower. Is it just a coincidence that they were put here? I don't think so. There must be a reason for it. And a calculated one at that.
Mr. Yashiki, we're done changing.
I have to ask them what happened. They're the fucking Departed. Before that, let's go back to the infirmary. Ah, you fucking creepers. Once we arrive, I make them some instant coffee. So the twist could be that they are the Departed, but it's like the doll is actually the evil one. You know what I mean? Could be. Don't trust dolls. And she's like helping us, right? Both of them sip their drinks in silence. I mean, but eating souls is fucking Dementor speak. Their faces have regained some color. Looks like they've calmed down a bit. They should be able to talk now. This is a weird chapter.
Mr. Yashiki, I'm fine now. Feel free to ask us anything you need to know. That goes for me too.
Despite their trembling voices, they're trying to be strong. Honestly, I'd rather not make these kids recall such painful events, but I don't have any choice. Time to figure out what happened in the clock tower. I tell them that I managed to resolve the situation with the spirit in the pool.
Thank you, Mr. Yashiki. To think that spirit really was Takai. So she was murdered by Hanako and then became a spirit. Kinda scary to think about a spirit giving birth to another spirit.
Takai isn't the only victim that turned into a spirit. Shinji, who was killed by Kashima, was haunting the gymnasium. True? I have to wonder if this entire series of awful events was set in motion by the departed. The dorm manager told me you were invited out by someone. Who called you?
It was you.
Me?
You asked us to help you because you were trapped in the clock tower. So Himi and I went out there.
I think that was probably the departed pretending to be me in order to lure you out.
Are you serious? Damn, they're a tricky enemy.
Uh-huh.
The door was open when we arrived at the clock tower. The moment we stepped inside, a swarm of insects attacked us. They were crawling under our uniforms, so we took them off and tried to get the insects off of us. I started panicking and everything went black after that. If they were just normal insects, I wouldn't have been so scared, but I saw venomous centipedes among them. My limbs refused to move when I tried to escape. And then you came just when we were at the end of our ropes. You really saved our lives.
Uh-huh.
Was the departed the one who sent those insects to attack us?
Most likely. I saw a notice that they were trying to kill you two. Student council.
Why us?
I might have an idea why.
Do you mind telling us?
So I've noticed that the departed's targets fall into two categories. People directly targeted by the departed, like you were, and those who were targeted by other spirits. Everyone who's been directly targeted by the departed have all been people I'm close with.
Then that means we were targeted because we're close with you?
I think so.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, Dodo. Sorry, Michiho. You wouldn't have had this horrific experience if I hadn't asked for your help. I'm a curse. I shouldn't have gotten involved in this case. Then Diamond wouldn't have to go through such terrible things. My chest tightens as feelings of regret well up inside.
But we were saved because of you.
Trying to butter me up? Bitches. Dodo.
You still saved our lives. That's not something that just anyone would have been able to do. You did it because you have the skills. Yep. The other adults don't believe in the departed. You're the only one I can rely on to protect us. So please don't apologize for caring about us. We're really grateful to you.
Michiho.
Thank you.
Bitches. Even after experiencing many terrible things, they never lose their smiles because they're the departed. They never turn away from the terror lurking in the darkness. Instead, they're trying to fight against it. They are it. I don't know if it's because they're brave or have a strong sense of justice, or they are it. One thing's for sure, though, what those two are doing is something that not just anyone would be capable of. Witnessing their strength and resolve has given me encouragement. Oh, you're just gonna rip it out of him, isn't it? The two of them shine brightly like a beacon in the darkness. This is the whole setup! They're trying to trap you. Don't get trapped! He's already trapped. He needs his boyfriend to come to the rescue.
Mr. Yashiki, there's something I'm curious about. Is the departed really hiding in our school?
Yes, Izumi and I said they're pretending to be human.
Do you know who they are?
You? No, unfortunately. They're one cautious foe disguising themselves and leaving no clues at all. They're leaving quite a few clues, actually.
Mr. Yashiki, Would you like us to try deducing the departed's true identity with us? Oh, nice idea!
They're gonna frame it on Abe. 100%.
Let's give it a shot! 3 heads are better than 2.
Yeah, sure. We better try it.
Your suggestion piques my interest.
Who knows? Maybe they actually can feel the departed's presence. Ooh, I like this music.
So, the departed is targeting those who are close to you, right? How would they know your circle of friends and who you're close to, though?
You guys would know because you've seen every single person that I've come with.
Since they're a spirit, they might have used their supernatural powers to figure it out. Or they may have discovered it while pretending to be human at a school.
Huh, interesting how this leads me right to you two.
Why don't you try exploring that option? If we assume they're just using powers, that won't leave us to any path to deduce anything.
There's only a handful of people who know about Iron Show at this school. And you two are one of them. First up is my client and the headmaster of the school, Mr. Konoe. Since I report everything related to the case to him, he would have learned a thing or two about me during the process. Next, we have... Oh, maybe they're going to try to pin it on Sakamoto because the bunny... Next, we have the curriculum coordinator, Sakamoto. A serious and cantankerous individual, she might have heard things about me from Mr. Konoe and her colleagues. Next, the male student named Haruaki Abe. For some reason, he knows a lot about me and my connections. He called me Spirit Doctor, so he may know about the Mark Bearers too. Huh. And then we have Himeko Dodo. And Michiho Kinukawa. Both of them have been working with me, so they know Iron Show as well. Interesting. Is the departed among them? Yup. If so, who is it?
What are you saying? There's no way Michiho's... Calm down, Hime. He's just working through options. You have to consider all possibilities. Given how I'm being super friendly towards you, I could be suspicious. You're wrong, though.
Yeah. How coincidental. However, Michiho was targeted by the departed. She was also attacked when we were investigating Kashima. Oh my god, you're so stupid. It's hard to imagine her as the departed. I don't even want to consider it. They're gonna pin it on Abe or Sakamoto. This isn't as easy as I thought. I just don't have enough clues to deduce the departed's true identity. Yes, you do! There are bugs at every single scene! I can only press on with the investigation, all the while wondering who are my allies and who are my enemies. Interesting how it only had me choose one. Before we realize it, a long time has passed. I can't just keep these girls out when they've already broken their curfew. We better leave the infirmary as soon as we're ready. After closing up the special building, we leave the school. Sorry, I had a hiccup there.
Mr. Yashiki? Would you mind sharing more details about this case with us?
No.
Maybe we can help you come up with something.
Well, you have a point, but...
You don't want us to get involved? It's too late for that. We're already being targeted by the departed. You solving this case is the only way we're going to get our normal lives back. That's why both of us want to help you out. Please let us help, Mr. Yashiki.
Fine. All right. All the deaths, grotesque occult phenomena, the fear of being targeted by the departed. My heart is overburdened with all this stress. I want to let it all out. I just want to vent to someone, anyone. Where's my boyfriend? Oh no! No, they're playing you like a fiddle, dude! So once these two press me, I give in easily, opening up like an unlocked diary, spilling the details of the incidents up to this point. How Horikoshi and Manabe were killed by spirits, Diamond's hospitalization, as well as the female doll and numerous visions she's shown me. Something I didn't even tell the mark. Yeah, why are you telling them and not people you trust? I wonder if they've got... Wait, what? I guess that's just about everything. Both of them stare at me, stunned. They must find it hard to believe. Honestly, it'd be more of a shock if they believed it all.
Mr. Yashiki, that doll in the red dress, we know her.
Say what?
We saw her before at the clock tower, on the day we received this curse.
Huh? What curse? I'm not following you. See? I told you! The doll is the evil one. These two are the departed, but they're like cursed, and so they like mold together. Yeah. What a turn of events. I have to ask for details.
Is it okay if I tell him, Hime? Sure, go ahead. Only because I'm sure you'll believe us, Mr. Yashiki. All right.
Michiho looks serious, which isn't a side of her I've seen often.
You can see them, can't you? My white hair and the mark on Hime's face?
Yeah, they really stand out.
To tell you the truth, other people can't see them.
What?
Aside from us, the only one who can see them is you.
That's impossible, but how? Now that I think about it, there was definitely something off. Doyo has never even tried to hide her mark from others, and none of the mark bearers have ever commented on Michiho's white hair. It all makes sense now. It's because I'm the only one who can see them.
We've been this way ever since we met that doll.
This must be the doll's curse, or it's vice versa, and they're trying to pin it on the doll, and the doll's the innocent one, but judging from the first game, it's hard to believe that, considering the doll was the evil bitch the whole time.
It was 2 months ago during summer break. We went to the clock tower for the school's 70th anniversary project.
Oh yeah, weren't you guys planning to get the clock tower moving again?
Yes, we wanted to inspect the inside of the tower before moving on with the project. That was when we saw a female doll in a red dress placed on the altar.
Did the doll move?
No, she was just sitting on the altar. It immediately gave us both the chills, so we decided to get out of the tower. But it was too late, we were already cursed. We actually told the door manager about it before, but she didn't believe us. She thought we were just being weird kids. It was really hard on us.
Also, they could be the departed and not know it.
After that, we decided not to speak about it to anyone else.
Dodo solemnly casts her eyes downward. Seems like this has really taken a toll on her and Michiho.
After that, we met you. I thought I noticed you staring at my mark. I was wondering whether you could see it back then. Remember when you complimented my hair before? That convinced me you were the only one who could see these things. I was really happy about that. Michiho said we should talk about it with you, but I was afraid. I was scared you'd look at us weird. However, tonight I finally got the courage.
Why am I the only one who can see these things, though?
I'm not too sure about why that is. Aren't there some spiritual occurrences that are only visible to you? Maybe our curse is like that.
So this is another effect of my gifted supernatural sense. I recall the mark that was carved on my body 4 months ago. It was a death curse. Undoubtedly, their curse also has the power to bring misfortune upon them. Have you experienced anything strange since you got the curse? Like a health condition, hearing, or seeing things?
Nothing at the moment. I'm not sleep deprived and still have my normal appetite. How about you, Hime?
I get it. So they are the departed, but they probably don't know they're the departed.
I'm fine too. I knew it. This curse is bad news, right?
I mean, it's called a curse for a reason.
Don't scare me like that!
I feel like I've probably gotten all the information I need from them at the moment.
Mr. Yashiki? I've been thinking about this for a while, but do you think the departed's true identity is that doll?
No, you.
She put a curse on us, though. Isn't she like bad news? I'm sure she's the departed. Evil spirits that were sealed in the clock tower have come out. And I'm sure that was our fault.
But she looks different from the departed.
If the departed can transform into a human, then she probably can turn into other things too. Even this curse of ours is the departed's doing. That means it should be lifted once they're gone.
Michiho gives an abnormally loud shout. She seems to really believe the female doll is the departed. She was already investigating spirits in the departed when we first met. I understand why she was doing that now. She wasn't my rival. She was trying to find a way to lift her curse.
If what Michiho said is true, the departed's case isn't just something that happened randomly. They're incidents that both of us caused.
Dodo.
We have to put an end to this case. Please let us help you out.
I've learned new information from the two of them. The evil darkness surrounding Konohara Academy continues to deepen. I wonder when that darkness will finally be cleared away and replaced by sunshine. Womp. When we arrive at the dormitory, the dorm manager is waiting for us. Given the fact that they broke the curfew and returned this late at night, it's no wonder she's beside herself with rage. But I've already learned the trick to dealing with her from our earlier phone call. She's only concerned about who is going to be held responsible for all this. Once I promise her that I won't tell the school about the curfew violation, she takes it down several notches. I say goodbye to Dodo and Michiho and leave the dormitory. Time to head back to Kujo Mansion. It's one or the other. Either the doll cursed them and they are the departed, like doing all this shit, or like the doll is the good one. But it's like I said, it's hard to believe that the doll is the good one after the first game. The doll was literally the evil person. A sweet cup of coffee! There I start compiling all the reports I need to submit to Mr. Konoe, accompanied by a cup of sweet coffee. How should I summarize this? If I mention the clock tower incident, I'm going to have to bring up the girls breaking curfew as well. That would betray the dorm manager and ruin the image of those two students. Guess I should just stick to mentioning the pool ghost. The black telephone rings loudly. Who's calling me at this late at night? Hello? I wasn't expecting you to call this soon. Before we parted ways, I gave them the number to the Cujo mansion, just in case. I just didn't imagine that she'd be using this number so soon. So why did you call?
I just wanted to hear your voice. Your calm voice makes me feel relaxed. Don't you get that a lot?
What are you going on about? Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
I have a question for you. Let's say, what if I's the Departed? Can you beat her?
Why are you asking something like that?
Well, the Departed's hiding in our school and we have no idea who it is. I just don't know what I'd do if Hime turned out to be the Departed. Just thinking about it makes me feel depressed, hence why I wanted to talk to you.
Oh, framing Hime.
So, could you attack I if she's the Departed?
I wouldn't be able to.
What a nice guy. But people will die if the Departed isn't dealt with. Taking them out would be our only option.
The only thing I can do for those who have become spirits is to save their souls.
That's so like you. It makes me feel at ease somehow. Hope that helps. Thanks for answering my childish question, Mr. Yashiki. You really are suited to be a teacher. I love that you have that honesty. Oops, time to take a bath. Good night, Mr. Yashiki.
Good night. I hang up the phone once the conversation's over. I need to wash off my sweat and get some shut-eye too. Huh. The fact that I'm, like, pretty sure what's going on here makes it a little sad, but I hope it flips on me. I collapse onto my bed. When I close my eyes, the smiles of the two girls I saved tonight run through my mind. My tension melts away. Oh, they're getting into you! They're digging in! They're digging in! For the first time in days, I experience that pleasant bliss of floating to dreamland, unburdened by the past few days' events. You need someone to slap you awake, but... However, I know this tranquility is fleeting at best. Once a new notice arrives, I'll have to face the specter again. What the heck is with these weird chapters? Like... What? Yes? Alright, well, we're gonna end that there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Mwah!